In a world where dice determine your fate and the only thing holding you back is your imagination, embark on a journey of adventure, perils, mayhem, and treasure. Unlock the hero within and welcome to Roll for Turaco!
Welcome to Roll for Turaco. This is Captain Goggles. When Frank said he wanted to talk more about the warp anchor, I had to step in because there are some things that are still classified. And I'm here to make sure he doesn't spill the beans, at least not yet. I also want to introduce my buddy here, Anki. She's a Tankriosaurus. That's a robotic Ankylosaurus, and she is Mask Woman's personal tank, her personal vehicle. I'll turn this video over to Frank now. Frank, don't spill the beans. Don't reveal too much.
Let's do this.
Thank you, Captain Goggles. I'll try not to reveal anything that's top secret. This is a sketch that I did of the Warpanchor 7 and Anki. I actually did this as a challenge to get better at drawing sceneries and backgrounds. I originally drew this a few years ago and I had lost it. I found it again recently and I thought it will be great to actually finish this drawing and use it in the Warpanchor 7 RPG that I'm currently designing. Now let's talk about the Warpanchor 7 itself. I do have a video titled, What is a Warpanchor 7? I'll try not to reiterate a lot of that same information, but I will give a quick recap. What is a warp anchor? A warp anchor is a very large spaceship. It was designed to be a very powerful engine that would attach itself into a planet's core and create wormholes, making interstellar travel a lot more easier. While traveling through space, they take on the form of a giant ship, and each ship needs its own crew. During longer voyages, the crew members take turn in cryo while a smaller crew mans the ship. Upon reaching its destination, a warp anchor ship will insert itself vertically into the planet's core, thus creating wormholes, making it possible to travel from planet to planet a lot easier than flying there. 7 of these warp anchors were built and sent out. 6 of them arrived at their destinations. The 7th one encountered a very long battle, and by the time the Warpanchor 7 arrived to its designated planet, it had suffered heavy damage and none of the crew members survived. However, the local government found the Warpanchor 7. After years of study and using its technology to thrive, they used the Warpanchor 7 as headquarters and as the unnamed agency. The unnamed agency also created an academy where they trained new recruits. Captain Goggles works as an instructor. He's also an agent. Even though it's damaged, the Warpanchor 7 does have wormhole capabilities. Rogue portals have been popping up all over the place with strange creatures coming out and attacking innocent people. Now, some of the scientists are saying that they're not sure where the portals originate from, but some speculate that, oh wait, what? I'm being told that's all I can share about the Warpanchor 7. Let's focus on Anki. Mask Woman uses Anki to deliver tech gear to the unnamed agency and the academy. Anki is not only Mask Woman's transportation, but she is also Mask Woman's battle-ready ally. Anki is one of the robot dinosaurs that was rebuilt and repurposed by Metal. I'll be doing a video about Metal down the line, although I will briefly share this. Metal is an inventor, a scientist, an engineer. He's the one that created Captain Goggles' goggles, unbeknownst to Captain Goggles himself, at least at first. Back to Anki. Anki is very large. That's what makes her a perfect tank. Anki also has a secret compartment in the back, also called a trunk, but that's where Mask Woman keeps equipment and things that she's delivering to the agency and supplies. Sometimes that trunk doubles as an extra seat. Enki's main seat can fold down on top of itself, protecting anyone that's inside and also keeping anyone from coming in and gaining control of Enki. Enki's tail can be used as a club to bash enemies or anything that's in its way. At the end of the club, 3 plasma blades come out and they can slash enemies or anything in its way.
Enki does have limited sentience. She can understand commands, has a personality, and is loyal to her allies. In the Warp Anchor RPG, a player can build their own robotic vehicle, although intelligence will be limited to being able to understand commands. Some time ago, I created character sheets for Captain Goggles and Mask Woman. They also have their classes. You can use them as pre-generate character sheets or play them as NPCs. Is that something you would like to see for Anki? Her own pre-generate character sheet. You can run it as an NPC. It doesn't have to be a character that you're playing. Let me know if that is something that you're interested. And if you're not interested, please let me know why. I do value your feedback. If you're wondering where those images that have been popping up are from, they're from the Captain Goggles and Mask Woman comic. You can buy a digital version on my Gumroad, and it comes with a free digital sketchbook. One of the things I've been doing with a lot of the artwork that I've been creating is I'll save the line art and I can use these as coloring pages. I do plan on eventually releasing a Warp Anchor 7 coloring book, and I think this image of Anki in front of the Warp Anchor 7 will make a great coloring page. Although right now I am toying around with changing the size of Anki so you can tell how huge the Warp Anchor 7 actually is. That is what I'm doing here, playing around with the images. Let me know in the comments below which image looks better. Don't forget to roll for Turaco.
Don't forget to roll for Turaco. Subscribe.